Our next author is Mark Pannebecker. Mark is the founder of the St. Louis Indie Book Fair, as well as being an author of fiction. His first novel, Fraternity of Fracture, is an urban drama set in the blighted city of St. Louis in the 80s. His second novel, The Myth of Love, will be published in December 2016. Please welcome the founder of the Indie Book Fair, Mark Pannebecker.
Okay, so this is chapter 7. We're into the second act. We met all the main characters, and this is just a conversation that the female protagonist and the male protagonist have in their walk down the street. In his apartment, Justin stripped off his clothes and put on the green robe Phoenix stole for him. He watered the many plants throughout the house. At the indoor garden were the aloe veras, ferns, and yucca plants, and the assorted flowers. He poured the remaining water from the pitcher into a blue glass vase that held a single lily. He then walked over to his favorite chair, a leather and steel chase lounge designed by Corbusier, and started reading. When Phoenix entered, he set the book down. "Hi, honey." She walked to Justin and handed him a pretzel. "Here, I brought you something." Justin looked at the pretzel from JB's and smiled. Phoenix sat on the floor next to him. "How was your day?" Justin, "Not very good. I'm sorry." "Don't be. I'm not. She belongs to a world alien to me." "How was your night?" "Well, I met an interesting boy," she said, smiling, went over to the end table by the sofa. "Another one." Phoenix grabbed a bag of weed out of the drawer and started rolling a joint. "Remember the guy we saw breaking into an apartment over by Bernard's? Him. We might dance together sometime," she said, sitting down on the sofa next to Justin. "What does that mean?" Justin rose up out of his chair. "What the fuck, Phoenix? Just because I don't want to do businesses anymore, you're going to bring in some kid you don't even know?" He sat next to Phoenix and lit her joint. "Now who's manipulating who?" "Oh, please, stop it. What do you think I'm going to do, run off with this guy? I'd be lost without you. You know that. It's just a date. Here." She handed him the joint. Justin took a big hit. "Yeah, you go to a movie if it's just a date." "You jealous. That's so cute. I'm not going to." "Justin, I was looking at a house in the West End the other night. You interested? If that's the only way we'll dance together, sure." "Phoenix, breaking into somebody's house is a lot less dangerous than these businesses you want to keep doing. Remember when we stole those?" He pointed to the foreign posters framed and hanging on the wall. He came across the vintage advertisements while out browsing one day and decided to come back for them later. But just in this red alarm system, there's a movement detector, and when he got in and started smoking the place for fine mist, they could see the sensor's light beams. He realized it was a temperature-sensitive system with a silent alarm, and the two quickly left. To confuse the cops, Justin threw a brick through the window. 2 blocks away, a squad car, without flashing lights or sirens, rushed past them. A month later, they went back, probably prepared to counteract the system, and took the posters they wanted. Phoenix's favorite was an absinthe advertisement from Spain, with the lone green devil uncorking a bottle. Justin's was an ad for a Parisian performance of Cyrano de Bergerac. Phoenix looked again at the framed posters on the wall. We came really close that time. Too close. "Oh, come on, Justin. These houses you went to are boring. What do they have? Simple alarms? No alarm at all? Where's the challenge in that? Why did you teach me all this stuff? You don't expect me to use it. I didn't want you to get caught. I'm not taking the easy road, Justin. There's an art to this, and you know it. Until I get bored or busted, I'm going to keep pushing it. I don't do this for the same reason you do." "I know why you do it," Justin interrupted and smiled, knowing Phoenix's almost erotic response to dancing where she didn't belong. "I should never have told you that." Phoenix quickly grabbed the joint from Justin in mock anger, accidentally dropping it on his lap. Both jumped up off the sofa, scrambling for the burning joint before it burned a hole in the leather. Justin laughed. "I'm just curious to find out what other finishes you have." Phoenix smiled back and continued their conversation. "Anyway, like I was saying, jerk, you have some sort of twisted Robin Hood logic, but I do it for the excitement. If it's not exciting, why do it?" "You need a reason," Justin said, settling down again. "I gave you my reason. It's got to be more than simple hedonism." "No, it doesn't. That's exactly what it should be. That's why we're here on this planet, to have a good time, and nothing else matters. Not architecture, governments, those posters, children, none of that shit. Nothing matters in this world but have a good time while you're here. If you're not happy now, when do you expect to be? There's more to life than that. There's principles, ideas, morals. I'm talking about the morals and hypocrites of religion preach. Love your neighbor, but only if he follows your religion. I'm not using the definition of morality that capitalists use. What's right for General Motors is right for America bullshit. I'm talking about a different set of rules that govern people regardless of laws or customs or what they've been taught. What our morals may be different, but they're just as valid. Just because we're thieves doesn't mean we're immoral. Breaking the law for the right reason is completely justifiable, especially when it's a non-violent crime like stealing. And stealing from the wealthy even more so. I have no problem with taking their toys, no problems at all. Because the extremely wealthy are immoral. It's axiomatic. They eat their own. They literally kill their families, their business associates, their friends. For what? For what? Money and power, Phoenix answered. Exactly. Successfully, wealthy businessmen design unsafe cars knowing they'll kill people. They sell their guns, wrap themselves on the flag. They market their products with no regard for human life. Only profit. They have no sense of right, only what's legal. But I don't want to take it from a small businessman. I decided to draw the line there. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Small businessmen, big businessmen, it doesn't matter for me, said. They still pay their employees $1 an hour if they could. They still hire children. They still demand a 60-hour work week. They still have company stores. You give them too much credit, Justin. Yeah, I'm an optimistic sort of guy. Boring on delusion. They both smiled at each other. Phoenix approached Justin and motioned him to slide off the couch and sit on the floor, which he did. Phoenix sat on the sofa with Justin between her legs and began to brush his long dark hair. Delusional, he said. Okay, I'll buy it. And one more thing. How do you know this guy in the West End isn't one of your small businessmen? He's not, trust me. Besides, even if he is, the only thing I really want in there is his Uzi. And that's the chapter. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the fair.